This week, we're finishing the roof and wall sheathing on our 12-foot by 12-foot shed.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Bye, hat.
We started building this shed just a few weeks ago, and we have zero building and construction experience.
Whoa, that was powerful.
We gotta slide it back. Whoa, power line.
It's just me, my wife, and my dad, and we're figuring it out as we go.
Wow. Oh my gosh, it's so much force. Nice one, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Piece of cake. Woo! That fits well.
Like a glove.
Man, this is coming together, dude. This is beautiful.
Our goal is to develop this raw piece of land into our dream mountain homestead. This entire shed build experience has been awesome because I've been able to just dive headfirst into it and to just learn from my mistakes before we start building our actual house.
Whoa, also move. In other news, we've just flooded our work area.
But this week was a lot harder than I expected.
I've always heard roofing is hard. Now I get it. This is for sure the hardest part.
So hopefully we can get this shed dried in soon before all of this rain ruins the entire project.
Here comes the wind.
So let's get building. Oh, and a huge shout out to Surfshark for sponsoring this episode.
The big guy is up at the property, and this is actually my dad's last day here for this visit. So what do you think, big guy? We gonna finish the shed today?
Yep, it's gonna be all done.
Yeah.
Hopefully get a good part of the roof on.
Yeah, so that's the big goal. If we could try to get the sheathing on the roof by the end of the day today, that would be a huge win because that way it could rain all at once and the inside won't get wet. So before we can get the sheathing on the roof, the first thing we gotta do is put blocking on these last rafters here. So basically the roof here is going to extend over the walls by about 1 foot. So that means that nothing is really going to support the ends of these rafters unless we make blocking. Because on the front and on the back, the rafters are supported by the wall. But over here, there's nothing supporting like all of this. This is all totally unsupported. So if we create blocking going this way, and then we're gonna make like a little angled stubby wall that goes up a little bit here, and that stubby wall will support these little blocks, which will support these overhangs. So I'm gonna put in the blocking now. Man, this is precarious. I gotta remember that I'm standing on something only 3 inches wide. Whoa. Yeah, I think that'll work great. Oh my gosh, I got a cramp. Okay, here we go. There, wasn't easy, but I got it. Whoa, kind of shot that by accident, but worked out. Oh, that's a cool trick. I like shot it and then hammered it, and that like sucked it in. Oh, working doubled over is one thing, but working doubled over with this tool bag, it's a lot of weight. Whew. Can you hand me another one, please? I'm sweating up here, man. Wow, thanks. Blocking on this side done. It's not gonna be so easy getting back. Okay. Wow, straddling this is not comfortable. This is tiring, dude. It's like I'm doing 5 things physically at once. Holding, pushing, twisting, leaning over. I've always heard roofing is hard. Now I get it. This is for sure the hardest part physically of what I've done so far. Ooh, man, that was exhausting. We got the blocking done. So blocking over there, all good. Blocking over here, all good. And the nice thing is this is super strong now, like really, really solid. So I'm not worried about sheathing all of this before we finish these sidewalls. That's it. Okay, here we go. So I think what I might do here is almost just tack each one of these in the right spot. So like put my nail gun on the line, bring that over, and then fire. Nice. All right, sheet one on. Dude, this is awesome. I am on a platform that we built way up in the air. Every stage of this is so fun and exciting, and I can feel how difficult it's gonna be to convey that to you. But like, I don't know, there's just something about being up here on this flat thing that's gonna protect the inside. Yeah. Very, very cool, man. So I'm taking a break from working and I came down to Cardinal Cafe. It's a sweet little coffee shop just down the road from our house. When I come to this coffee shop and coffee shops all around here, it's the same with stores and restaurants. The cell signal out here in the mountains isn't very good. And so I find myself using the Wi-Fi at different businesses all of the time. But since this coffee shop's Wi-Fi is public, it would be really easy for hackers to steal my sensitive data. That's why I love the sponsor of today's episode, Surfshark VPN. Surfshark encrypts all the data being sent between our devices and the internet, making sure that our identity remains safe. For example, I wanted to check my bank account real quick, and it would be very easy for cyber criminals to steal my login credentials from this public Wi-Fi. But with Surfshark VPN, my sensitive information is totally protected. And another great feature is when we're traveling abroad, a lot of websites and streaming services just don't work the way that they should. But Surfshark allows us to change our virtual location instantly, making our online experience seamless worldwide.
So go to surfshark.com/Atticus or use code Atticus at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN.
Plus they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to just try it out. Now we're moving, man. Now we're cooking with gas. Nice. I'll drive these nails and I'll be ready for the next one. Another one bites the dust. Ah, yeah. Whoa. 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 Okay, so I am starting to get tired. It's pretty late in the day, but we can finish this today. I just gotta be really careful because like when you get tired is when you start not being so careful. This is the last sheet for the roof before we're done. I got this one more left in me and then I am done, dude. Woo! Ah, we did it. The roof is on. Yeah, how's it feel?
Like a nice sized shed.
Yep, this is sweet, dude.
Bye, Steve. Thanks so much for coming. Say bye, Grandpa.
All right, well, take it easy.
Yeah, thank you for all the help, big guy.
Yep.
I really appreciate it.
No, yeah, it's good. I think you got a good property and it's gonna be fun for you guys.
Safe travels, love you.
Love you too.
All right, this thing is seriously coming together, man. So this is my first day on the property by myself without my dad, you know, since we started building the shed. I'm definitely gonna miss him, but I'm excited to keep making progress on this thing. So it recently rained a lot in the last like 24 hours, and the roof did a pretty good job of protecting the inside, but not a perfect job. And you can see the floor is a little bit wet here. And the reason is because when I put the roof sheathing up, you're supposed to keep 1/8 of an inch between all of the sheets of OSB. And so that means that water can actually get through. The roof is nowhere near done. I still need to put the waterproof membrane on. I need to put put the metal roofing on, but I haven't actually ordered any of that stuff yet. And so what I need to do today is I need to climb up onto the roof. I need to trim the excess OSB that's hanging off the edge of the roof so that I can get a tarp up there before setting up a temporary waterproof situation on the roof. Actually, you know what? I was gonna use my circular saw, but I think I'm gonna use a router. I think I've got a flush cut bit that'll work a lot better. And I better freaking hurry up too, because I keep hearing thunder and lightning, dude. It's gonna freaking start pouring here in just like a couple minutes. Pretty sweet. And it's perfectly flush. That thing is sick. Oh, here comes the wind. I think we're gonna get dumped on. Let me see if I can finish this. We did it. We just got a little wet. Okay, I've got a very brief lull in the rain. I'm gonna try to get this tarp on ASAP before it just starts freaking pouring. Damn it, I got nails sticking out of the back of the roof and it keeps getting caught on that. I left my tool bag downstairs, so I don't have a hammer with me. Oh my God. Okay, whoa, yeah. Okay. Okay. Of course, I got the tarp up and it stops raining. But anyway, whatever. I needed to get it up. Might not have needed to be in such a rush, but it's definitely gonna rain again today and tomorrow and the next day. So that'll be good. That'll give me a chance to order all the rest of the roofing material. And so next we're gonna finish up on the walls. Yep, here comes the rain. All right, well, it is freaking pouring, but you know what? Let's check out the shed, see how it is in there. Yeah, this is shelter, man. It is raining out there, but it is nice in here. It's getting a little wet here, and that's why, like, my next goal is to get these walls sheathed, finish this last piece of OSB, and then, like, it really won't get all that wet in here. Okay, so there's a brief lull in the rain. It hasn't even fully stopped, but I think this might be my only shot. So let's see if we can't get this one piece of sheathing on. Oh yeah, man. Oh, doing this work is gonna make me stronger, dude. Ah, damn it. This one's gonna have to be ripped. Let's just do that quick and dirty. That wall's done. All right, well, starting to rain again. It's late in the day, but dude, I'm so close. I wanna finish this. I'm just gonna work through the rain here. Dude, I'm getting tired. Hope this nail gun doesn't mind getting a little wet. Woo! Okay, I'm a little wet, but the walls are up on this shed. Oh. Okay, so I'm coming to one of my favorite hiking spots, and there's a moose here. Okay, so I don't know if those are moose or elk. They might be elk, but they look like moose. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, so Scarlett is asleep. I mean, this has become a routine for me. I walk her every morning to try to let Desiree get some more sleep because she's not sleeping all that much through the night. I help out by walking Scarlett in the morning so she can get as much sleep as possible. And this is my favorite place to go if I have the time. So this area is called Gadua, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's considered the ancestral
hometown of the Cherokee people, or like the center of the Cherokee world from ancient times. I believe this is one of the oldest Cherokee settlements that they know about, if not the oldest one. Now today there's very little here, but there's a lot of like cool archaeological stuff happening here. They found a lot of really cool artifacts, and you can see why they would want to have a settlement here, because it's beautiful, but it's also this giant piece of flat land here in the mountains where this is exceptionally rare. And then they're right next to the river. And so you could see why this would be good for farming and for a settlement. So anyway, this is a very like important part of the Bryson City area, and it's so beautiful.
So I'm gonna be doing like a conventional mini wall here with a bottom plate, a top plate, and studs. This is gonna serve as the bottom plate. So right now I need to measure for a top plate, and that's gonna go right beneath all of this blocking here, all the way to there and all the way up there. So I gotta measure for that. Okay, let's go cut that. So it has rained a lot in the last week, and so we gotta get all this water off and this tarp off of the wood first. Did you see that rabbit just run out? Oh, so it's like, yes! So basically, I need that end to be like flat with the wall, right? Even though it's at an angle. I can just look up what the appropriate angle is. Okay, it's 9.5 degrees. Let's just cut that. That took me a minute to figure out, but I think I got it. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at that. It's like we measured it. Don't move. Whoa. I did not mean to do that. Just hit the down. That's the trick. So now I need cripples going here to here, here to here, here to here. Actually, I'm a little confused because I did 24-inch on centers for the blocking here, because that's what I did with the roof, but the wall is 16 on center. I think I'm gonna stick with 16 on center, and then these blocks just won't land on a cripple, which is okay. I think I might actually, for the very first one, bang that guy in there. I guess I'll nail that down. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it. This is like the worst DIY like how-to video ever. I'm like, how does this work? What's going on? Could I hammer one in? Yeah, I could. I mean, it's not going anywhere, so that's good. Got our cutlass, let's do that. Ho ho ho, look at that. I need to not drop this as I get up here. Wah! Okay. Okay. Very nice. Ooh, dude, that is very satisfying. Whoa, bye hat. That worked out. One thing I was surprised about is that as I tightened each one, it raised everything up, and so the ones towards the end are like shifted more this way, but that's all right. They're close enough. Okay, time to do the same thing on this side. Okay, sweet. Now that these cripples are in, the last thing I need to do to finish sheathing the walls is that little sliver on both of the side walls. And so I've just got to make some measurements and then cut that shape out of OSB. Okay, 21 inches, and then 4 3/4. I think that's gonna work. Okay, moment of truth. Beauty. Turned out even better than I thought it was gonna. Let's nail that bad boy. Okay, so that's it with the walls, although I did make a mistake here. So I put a nail in the corner here, put a nail in the corner here, and it like didn't really go through very well. So I did another one and then it blasted it away. And that is because the cripple stud that I put in here isn't exactly aligned with the cripple stud below it. I like knocked it over a little bit too far. And so when I put the nail in where it should be, the stud wasn't there. This OSB is pretty weak, and yeah, I knocked out the corner, but I'm feeling like it's not gonna be a problem. Find out. I just wanted to show you, it's so pretty this time of day, man. Like just before sunset, this view blows me away every single day.
So thanks for watching. Huge thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring the episode, and the biggest thanks of all to our patrons. Without you guys, these videos simply wouldn't be possible.
You can see how like sweaty and hot I am by how much my safety goggles are fogging up. Whoa.